I'm Minnie.
I'm Maddie.
And together we're Minnie and Maddie.
This is your Q&A video. We've been getting heaps of questions, so we're just gonna...
We're really excited to answer them for you.
Yeah. Alright, first one.
What is your favourite variation?
I don't really have one, but some. I really like Giselle and Esmeralda, which I'm doing at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really have one.
Yeah. My favourite would have to be the Prelude from Les Sylphides. It's really graceful. I just love it. I saw it in Youth America, and since then it's been my favourite variation ever. And I'm doing Gamzati at the moment, which I really love. It's really fun.
She's really good at it too.
Thank you.
Anyways, what are 3 most memorable dancing moments and 3 that you're looking forward to in the future?
3. That's a toughie.
You go.
Okay. Well, one would have to be Youth America when I was 10, turning 11. That was pretty memorable. When I won Isabel Anderson Awards when 2012.
You can just rattle off the things that you want.
The third one would probably have to be...
It's hard.
It is, it's hard. Most memorable dancing moments. My third one would have to be... maybe the concert last year, my Sonny Lean Dance Studios concert, because that was the last one that I was doing as a part-time student, which was pretty special. I was sort of converting to a full-timer, which is pretty special. And 3 that I'm most looking forward to in the future is next year. We're going to Alana Haynes, so I get to perform my Gamzati variation. She gets to perform her Esmeralda, so I'm looking forward to that. And then probably the Genet. I'm really looking forward to that. And then our European tour.
Well, my future ones would be the same. I'm so excited to go to Europe.
Yeah. Your 3?
My 3 most memorable moments was one, Alana Haynes last year. I got to the finals, which was pretty special. Another one would be, well, this is sort of a general one, but I've had so many opportunities to dance at QPAC, which is one of Brisbane's... Minnie's dog is burying herself in my bag. Anyways, I'm just going to keep going. Yeah, I've had, like, QPAC is one of Brisbane's biggest stages, so yeah, that's pretty special, and yeah, I've really loved that. How long have you been dancing?
I've been dancing for 11 years. Yeah.
Since you were?
Since I was 4. Yeah.
I've been dancing since I was 2.
Wow,
so
that's a long time.
It is a long time, I know. But it's good. I love it.
Yes.
Who is your favourite dancer and why?
One of my favourites is Brooke Lockett, who we actually got to meet the other night at the Australian Ballet's Leviathan.
Brooke Lockett.
Yes.
If you are watching, thank you very much for the other night.
Yes. She actually signed 2 pairs of pointe shoes for us on the spot, which was amazing. And we're doing an online interview with her soon, which we're really excited about.
Yeah.
I also love Svetlana. I love her legs and her extensions. I love Maria Kochichkova. I'm obsessed with her.
Now pick one.
Oh, probably Maria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's easy, Paulina Semenova. If anyone knows me, they know that I love her. It doesn't get any better than Paulina in my opinion. And if I get to be half as good as her, I'm lucky. How do you become flexible?
I guess you just have to stretch every day and you have to be really, really diligent with it.
Yeah.
Really diligent.
I remember when I was little, me and my mum and my whole family, we used to watch TV like every family does.
Yeah.
Anyways, and every ad that came on, I'd try and like stretch my hamstrings out for the whole ads or like splits or something like that.
Yeah.
And did it for months. And
I actually fell asleep in the splits, and my mum had to come and like undo me. That's how I got my right splits, guys.
So fall asleep in the splits.
Yeah, I don't advise it though.
What did you eat today, and what do you eat on a daily basis?
I had an Up and Go, and I had sushi for lunch. I had some blueberries. Came home. Well, we were taste testing some of our stuff for our Sweet Saturday tomorrow, which I'm really excited about.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we had dinner, which was pasta.
Well, I had the same dinner as Minnie, obviously. I'm staying at her house. For breakfast, I had some yogurt, and then lunch, I had cruskets and avocado.
Yeah, that's pretty much we
Usually
normally
eat the same thing.
Yeah, we usually eat the same thing, like cruskets and cottage cheese or something like that, and then like we fill up on berries and fruit throughout the day.
Yeah.
And nuts and stuff. Yeah.
And because I'm living away from home, so I just buy it all.
Yeah.
And then just have that.
Yeah.
So
Pretty healthy stuff.
Cruskets
You have to stay
are
healthy
alive.
to be a dancer. Yeah. Cruskets alive.
Where would you like to live? Oh, I just skipped about 3 questions. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
10 years. I will be 25. I see myself in a company for sure. I don't know, what stage I'd be in the company, like choreography or soloist or whatever, but I see myself in a company living overseas. I do not want to stay in Australia. Yeah.
I'm the same. I want to leave Australia and definitely in a company somewhere overseas.
Yeah.
Hopefully somewhere sort of big.
Yeah. Somewhere with a lot of social activity.
Yeah.
So you can, stay social.
Yeah.
As well as keeping that professionalism of the ballet life.
Yeah.
Why did you start full time? I guess every dancer that wants to be a professional dancer starts full time at around our age or younger to, get that extra training in. And we do distance education, which is school by correspondence, so we can do it via the internet or via mail, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. It works out.
I basically started it to just get extra training and do what I love every day.
We're pretty lucky.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, I'm the same. Really, just started dancing. Started getting
serious.
Yeah, and you were still going to school, and you'd be there for 6 hours, and then have to go to ballet.
Yeah,
and
it gets too much.
Yeah, so it's just the obvious.
Yeah.
Option to do full time,
Yeah.
sort of. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's every dancer though.
Yeah, pretty much. What's your favourite day of full time at the Vocational Ballet College?
That's hard.
Yeah.
We
My
have
favourite
something
days-
good every day.
Yeah, we do. I love doing Pilates on Tuesdays, and I really love Fridays.
Yeah, I like Fridays.
Yeah. We get to do
Fridays,
contemporary with Jess.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Jess.
I love doing that, and I love practicing my variations. That's really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say the same. I love Fridays.
Yeah.
Um,
Not that it's the end of the week though. That's not the reason.
yeah.
It's just it's hard, but it's sort of,
Rewarding.
yeah.
Yeah. Not too intense, not too lazy.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
But yeah, we do Pilates and we do jazz and contemporary and fitness.
Yeah, fitness is
Fitness.
very hard.
But yeah, I'd say Fridays.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
say Fridays. Where would you like to live?
Oh. I'd love to live in New York, for sure. I'd love to live in New York. But maybe a European country like Italy, I have a lot of family there. Or, you know, somewhere like Paris or something. Something exciting, something exotic.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
I've always
I
wanted to
have,
live in
like, so many-
Calabasas because of the Kardashians.
We love the Kardashians.
Yes.
And Pretty Little Liars.
Yes.
Live
in Rosewood.
I'm not really sure. Definitely somewhere.
Well, it would be somewhere where our company or
is.
school is.
Yeah, so New York, London,
Yeah.
America.
Europe. Everywhere.
Somewhere like that. I mean,
Yeah.
every company overseas is in a pretty special place.
Yeah.
So,
Amazing places.
yeah.
Yeah.
What is your favourite ballet position?
Attitudes. Probably.
Yeah. And ponchés, you're good at ponchés.
Why, thank
She has a
you.
great ponché. And right about now, we'll post a picture of your ponché. Mine, I'd probably say seconds, développé, grand battement,
Yeah.
doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But then I also, I don't know, like sections of ballet sort of depends
Yeah.
on what mood I'm in.
Yeah.
Like I love the bar sometimes.
Or different
And
styles
like-
as well, you know.
Yeah.
Like I love the whole Giselle style.
Yeah.
My favourite position of that is, you know, the typical Giselle
Which we're doing
fondue.
in our concert.
Yes, we are. I'm Giselle, she's Martha.
I get to
Yes.
But yeah, it sort of changes depending on my mood. I
Yeah,
think.
it does, yeah.
What is your favourite style? I think it's pretty obvious. We like ballet.
Yeah.
But then
I love
also
doing
love
contemporary. Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer contemporary over lyrical.
Mhm.
With all the glamour at ballet, what would you say to convince people of all the hard work that goes on behind the scenes? I guess you're training to do something that you love, and if you love it, you should definitely try it out. I mean, you can't really convince somebody to take on
Yeah.
ballet.
And unless they've done it.
They have to
It's
love
hard
it
to
to do
explain.
it.
I mean, we spend all day, every day, months, years
20 hours a week of ballet.
rehearsing maybe the same 2 minutes, and we
Yeah.
get on stage and we get 2 minutes.
Yeah, and we may only get to do it once.
You might fall over, you might,
Yeah.
you know, anything
Forget
could
it,
happen.
anything.
I guess that's just what happens, and you just have to learn to, you know,
Accept it.
yeah,
You have to
learn
accept
from it.
your flaws, I
Yeah.
think.
But
It's
I don't
not
think
all
you-
glitz and glamour.
Yeah, I don't think you can convince,
No.
say, a non-dancer
Yeah.
of all the hard work that goes on,
Yeah.
because they only see the tutus and the tiaras and the makeup
Yeah.
and the posing.
You know, they
and
say
that
we're
sort of
not
stuff.
athletes, but we really are. We
Yeah.
train so hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I don't think you can convince
Yeah.
people.
This one's for you.
How did you adapt to moving to a new place and dancing at a new studio? Well, if you don't know me, I recently moved out of home. My family's in Brisbane. We're in Sydney. Just in case you didn't know.
Location Ballet College, New South Wales.
Have a look. We're on
Yeah.
Facebook. Yeah, so I just moved to a new place. I'm boarding with a family, and yeah, I had to adapt to it pretty quickly, because I didn't start at the beginning of the year. I started in the middle of a term, really. So
Yeah.
it was harder than it would be starting at the beginning of the year, but
Yeah.
how did I adapt? I mean, I sort of knew Minnie
Yeah.
through social media, which
Yeah.
sort of helped.
Yeah.
But everyone's been so welcoming, which I'm really thankful for,
Yeah,
because I was really nervous.
Yeah, if we didn't get along, it would be really hard.
We said that today.
Yeah, we'd be like sitting on opposite sides of the couch.
We spent all day, every day this week, well, all month, and
yeah.
I mean, you really all weekend.
Yeah, for 4 days, she's staying with me. But I think, it'd be hard if we didn't like you, or you didn't like us.
Well, I'm glad you don't. I'm glad you like me.
Yeah.
But then again, like, this is also ballet, like,
you all have the same interests.
Yeah.
So you get along.
Yeah.
Pretty easily.
And someday we're gonna have to pack up and move somewhere. And I'm just fortunate that my parents. I mean, not many parents let their 15-year-old daughter move out of home.
Yeah.
So I'm really
or even
fortunate.
homeschool. A lot of parents are tentative to let their children do homeschooling, but I'm all for it.
So it was good.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Minnie, what has your experience in full-time taught you?
My experience in full-time it's taught me to, work your best every day, because you can only get better by looking at yourself and, fixing things that need to be fixed. There's always that one thing that always needs to be fixed. So I think full-time has taught me how to self-correct, because I didn't get a lot of opportunities to do that as a part-time dancer. You only had a few hours to pack it in at the end of the day after being at school all day. So I think full-time has given me a lot of extra hours to work on flexibility, strength, all that kind of stuff. It's taught me a lot of things.
And you've been doing full-time for?
Only 4 terms. A year this year.
You're good. Anyways, moving on. Maddie, what is your favourite part about Vocational Ballet College? I think moving from Brisbane and coming into a new school has really shown me that there's not many schools like Vocational Ballet College. Roxy is going crazy.
Sorry guys.
There isn't many schools like Vocational Ballet College. We have, like we said before, we have Pilates, we have fitness, we have jazz and contemporary, whilst fitting in study, all our ballet training. I don't know a place that has that. And then also the people as well. I was telling Minnie today that when I first came, I wasn't really nervous about anything but getting along with people. So it helps, not helps, but one of my favourite parts about Vocational Ballet College is that everyone is there not because they have to, but because they want to. And they're all so nice.
Oh, thanks. You're nice too.
Thanks for that. Alright. How did you come up with the name?
I guess it's kind of obvious.
Yeah. Well, it first started from our teacher though.
Yeah, Eminem.
Yeah, we were saying Minnie and Maddie, but once you say it a few times in a row, it gets a bit hard.
Tongue twister.
Yeah. So that's when Eminem came about.
Yeah, and it's catchy, so
yeah. Yeah. There you go. Why did you start this blog? We started it because we have a lot of opportunities and experiences coming our way next year.
We basically need to raise money to be able to do it. I mean, travelling overseas is so expensive nowadays, so we really do need that extra help. And because we are going on an audition tour, which means we're going to multiple cities, we need that extra bit of cash to get us around.
But we actually, our first fundraiser is tomorrow, and we're actually really enjoying ourselves.
It's not like something that you have to do. It's something that we've actually enjoyed to put together. And
I think once tomorrow's over, we'll be already starting to plan the
I'm
next
already planning it in my head.
We've got a list of things going on.
Be prepared.
What are you hoping to get out of the blog? Like we said.
Basically, not just the money though. more like publicity for ourselves as well, because that's a big part of being a dancer and being part of the industry. You need to get publicity to be able to succeed in this career.
And already in a fortnight, I think it's been, we're being noticed by people all over the world.
South Africa, America. It's amazing.
Mind blowing.
Yeah, and we've had a few people messaging us, you know, offering us a lot of cool things, which we're really excited about.
Yeah. And even if you don't have any cool things, message us anyways.
Yeah.
We'll reply.
Yeah, we do.
The last one we've decided to, we actually really loved this question, and we thought that we'd give it some thought and then come back to you on it and post on the blog. So we've been asked, what has been the most invaluable act, thought or quote your parents have given you to support your dream? We're not going to say anything just yet. I mean, we're so lucky that our parents are supportive of what we do. And there's been so many instances where we need them and we rely on them.
There's a lot of hard parts being a dancer. You need a lot of encouragement and, you know, that little bit extra push to get through it. And that's where parents come in.
So thank you for your question. We're going to get back to you.
I think it's also good because both of our mums are dance teachers, so they both have the knowledge of being our parent as well as being teachers, so, you know.
So when we start talking French terminology, they understand what we're talking about, whereas some parents can't.
And they understand what our days are like. So the last question, it was sort of like a suggestion. So they've suggested us to do a stretching routine video, which we will definitely do for you. That will be coming in the next week or so. Well, maybe 2 weeks or so.
I didn't do anything. And then also
a day in the life of a dancer. So I guess we'll
keep watching and you'll find out.
We'll keep you up to date with that, but we'll definitely do those things for you guys.
Thanks for all the questions. We've actually really enjoyed
and
it.
all the support as well. I mean, we've had over like 4,000 views on our blog now, which is amazing. And we've just hit 305 likes on Facebook or something like that, which is
keep sharing
cool.
and showing your friends, because we really need the support.
Yeah, we do.
And would like it too.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Bye.